know about me? I'm an internet marketing millionaire. What? You don't believe me? Well, check out my screenshots, baby. That's right. All I did was buy a super secret traffic system online and I was a millionaire. You can do it too. All you need to do is buy my system now. What? You don't believe me? But I just showed you my big screenshot, you silly goose. What are you doing, you big silly? You didn't buy it yet? Well, go, buy, buy, buy.
Okay, thanks very much. That's Stephanie Anderson?
Yes, with an O.
Great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now, I don't mean to insult your intelligence or anything, but the truth of the matter is, some people actually believe crap like that. Underpaid actors who come on camera talking trash about gurus, strippers, private jets, and all other kinds of nonsense. Just like her, these guys don't even have any idea what affiliate marketing or online success is really about. They just show up, read scripts, get paid. Now that's the reality of it. Look, you really should consider yourself lucky that you're here right now. Because if you're the type of loser who gets easily disturbed about success, then it's best you exit now. I mean, if you can't handle money in your affiliate accounts just like this, or this, or even this, then it's best you leave now and go watch some free porn or something. Oh, wait a minute, I almost forgot. Screenshots can easily be faked, right? Well, yeah, that's totally true. And this is the reason I'm going to show you some undisputable live video proof right before your very eyes. So first, let's go up to my home office. I mean, follow me. I had my wife call in the housekeeper today because I knew we'd be making this shoot. Check this out. Check out this undisputable proof. I'm just going to log into my ClickBank account here. Here you can see I'm logging into one of my ClickBank accounts. Now first, you can see the daily earnings that come into my account every day like clockwork. $1,000 to $2,000 per day is the norm for me in this account. But you can see some days going below $1,000, well, I call those my bad days. Oh, and I forgot to mention, all of this is pure profit. Now I'm going to pull back the calendar 9 months, which is when I started this account. And as you can see, I've made over $1.3 million here. Not too shabby, huh? And that's just one of my ClickBank accounts. Let me log into another account that I just started this month. Here you can see already this month I've made nearly $10,000 in pure profit. And ClickBank is just one of the ways I make money online. I make money with a lot of other affiliate networks too. Here, I'm going to log into another affiliate account of mine. I started this one this year. And you can see the massive profits that it's already generated me in the last 6 months. Even individual affiliate campaigns are bringing me in 6 figures of pure profit. And it wasn't even difficult to do that. Now here's the truth of the matter. You don't even know it, but you're sitting on a gold mine that's bigger than ClickBank, Google, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter combined. Yes, combined. And I guarantee that you've never even heard about this. I achieved all these results by tapping into this online gold mine using a revolutionary software that works completely on autopilot, which is unlike anything you've ever seen or heard before. It's 100% unique. And I know this for a fact. Why? Because I'm the sole creator of it. I guarantee there's nothing like this anywhere out there. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to shock you. I'm going to show you this software in action, making money online in real time. showing live on video exactly how I go from this to this, like clockwork. This is a first for affiliate marketing, actually showing a money-making software package in action. And you have no idea how excited I am to present this to you right now. And no, this isn't some crazy far-fetched story about Russian programmers, hackers, or whatever. I don't know about you, but when I was first starting out online, I would search high and low for legitimate and fast ways to make money online. Well, for starters, I needed the money fast. I wasn't always raking in passive profits on autopilot every day like I am now. I had bills to pay and a family counting on me. And not to get into the gory details, but the economy wasn't exactly going the way I needed it to, and I was between jobs and I needed money. I needed results fast, and I didn't have the luxury to wait around. So I would come across what would seem to be a great product online that would help me make money quickly. There was one problem though. I could never tell what the heck the product was before I bought it. All the product creator would say on the sales page was what it was not. Well, they'd say things like, it's not PPC, it's not PPV, it's not SEO, not article writing, not blogging, not media buying, no JVs and email swaps. Yeah, well, if it wasn't any of those things, what was it then? I could never tell, and the sales pages would never say. I was desperate. So with my hopes up and my credit card in hand, I would spend my hard-earned money and buy the product. Well, then would come the inevitable, and after buying the product, I would learn what it actually was, the load of crap. It would usually be some rehashed ebook or some article submission software that used to work back in the early days of the internet or whatever. There'd be some 200-page guide telling me to go write thousands of articles and submit them to online directories and search engines. Yeah, like I had time for that. Well, I needed something fast. I hate to say it, but time and again, I was duped into believing these outright lies and buying into the dream. Well, it only left me with more disappointment and less money than I started with. So that's why I'm so determined to reveal to you the truth in this video and show you this 100% autopilot software in action so you know exactly what it is. And that brings me on to my next point. You should really look at this as your first step toward a good, consistent income. Put the idea of making $1 million your first month out of your head. Start fast, get results, then build from there. But again, I must warn you, if you can't even accept these easily obtainable goals, then this isn't for you. If the thought of overnight passive success on 100% autopilot makes you uncomfortable, then leave this page. Leave now. Go ahead. Just quit. I'll wait. Okay? Good. Because I'm not here to wait around for naysayers or negative attitudes. I left that mindset behind me a long time ago. For me now, it's all about abundance. And I can do whatever I want, when I want, and have to answer to no one. I can take vacations, go play golf whenever I want. I live an endless stream of days off from work. All the while, my bank account grows. Because it's actually unbelievably easy to tap into this massive traffic gold mine. You just need the right tools to do it. And in the next 5 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly, in action, how this software does it. Now, things weren't always this good for me. I used to work a normal job, punching a clock like every other cubicle rat. I've been in your position before, and it sucks. It wasn't always this easy for me. I'm not some slick marketer. Heck, I was a software engineer for 15 years. Well, actually, my real job title was Project Manager and Programming Liaison, which is basically a fancy way of saying that I was the guy who reported to the bosses about the software our company was building, without getting them too caught up with all the technobabble or programming jargon. It was far from my dream job, but at least I had a steady paycheck. But then the economy crashed, and nearly instantly my whole life turned upside down. In fact, my company outsourced my job position overseas. Because of the bad economy, the corporate fat cats were cutting expenses left and right, and I was one of the casualties of downsizing. It was quite the blow to take. But these things seemed okay for a while, and I went on the job search, and I soon learned there were no job prospects, even with my 15 years of programming experience. And to make a long story short, I didn't get a job at all. The bills piled up, and as much as my wife and I tried to pinch pennies, we were facing foreclosure on my house. Yeah, it's still painful to this day for me to say that. So, facing foreclosure on my family's house, I turned to the internet to try to make some extra money. Well, what did I do? I tried every stupid rags to riches tool and every make money in your underwear super success system out there. How many of them worked? None of them. Well, things got so bad that I turned to one of those outsourcing websites. Well, you know, those that you can pay like $5 and people will do anything for you. Well, yeah, one of those. Except I was the guy getting paid $5 to do anything. Well, guess who I was competing against? Other overseas workers again. Yeah. Well, things were starting to look bleak. Until I answered a small ad posted on one of these freelance sites. Well, it was for a programming job, and I was so desperate for money, I put in the lowest offer to do the job. I said I'd do the entire job for $300. Yeah. Well, it was just enough to cover my bills for that month, and I was desperate. And as I began the project, I started to realize that I was building it for an online marketing guru, and he was going to sell the product on ClickBank during his upcoming product launch. Well, the thing about it was, even with my 15 years of programming experience, I had no idea how to build a money-making software package. Heck, I'd even bought a lot of them online and I still couldn't figure it out. But this guy actually knew what he was talking about, and he walked the walk. And I did everything I could to learn his secrets. He told me exactly how he wanted the software built and why. And I finally understood, inside and out, the true guts of a money-making software package. However, it wasn't all that easy. As I began to build the software, I saw something that this marketing guru totally overlooked. Something that would make the software over 500 times as effective. Something that would allow the software to tap into an online goldmine so massive. It was hard to believe what I was seeing. I didn't think it could be true, so I showed what I was working on to some of my old programming buddies who I used to manage at my old job. Honestly, it was so embarrassing because I used to be these programmers' boss, and now I was showing them my little software project that I was getting paid $300 measly to build. But I was at the end of my rope and was too stressed and tired to care what they thought of me at that point. Well, they took a look at my idea, and I was shocked at what they told me. It was indeed possible to build this money-making machine, but there were a few big problems. First of all, my programming buddies were all too busy trying not to lose their own jobs. So there was no way they could help me out. And second of all, it would take at the bare minimum another 2 years of software development around the clock and another $12,000 to build, a nearly impossible amount of money to me at that point. Well, it wasn't an easy task, but now I knew exactly what needed to be done. And the money that could be made off this software was astounding. I had cracked the code. I was so excited, I couldn't even sleep. Well, as soon as I'd figured this out, I rushed to tell the guru I was working for about this. I was so happy with myself and figured I would get a massive bonus, something, you know. Well, that was far from what happened next. What I told him, his answer shocked me to the core. I'll never forget what he said to me. He wrote back, "To be honest, I make my money selling the software. I'm not really fussed about using it myself as long as it doesn't crash. I don't care if it works. Please do the bare minimum and do it cheap because I'm not fussed about quality here." I couldn't believe it. And I'll never forget that day. It was right there in front of my eyes exactly how to make a nearly unlimited amount of cash on demand. But there was nothing I could do. That tight-fisted bastard wouldn't spend another red cent on software development. My only choice was to finish the software to his specifications and move on. Maybe you even bought this software as part of a recent product launch. If you did, then I'm sorry. It was a piece of junk because it was missing the critical piece, even when I finished that job. I couldn't stop thinking about it. I had finally been on the inside. I had seen the gold mine. It felt like I was Indiana Jones and just found the lost treasure. But no one would listen to me or even believe me. A fire burned inside of me. It was right then that I saw a better life for myself. A life filled with a big fat bank account and my online accounts overflowing, well, like this. Oh, and I've not forgotten, stick around, because I plan to be fully transparent and show you exactly how this software works in a minute. And how it can take you from zero to a massive success in no time flat, because that's exactly what I was back then. A zero with no money to my name. I wanted that dream life so badly, and I was willing to risk everything to get there. Heck, my credit cards were already maxed out and I had no job prospects. But sometimes, when you have nothing, you also have nothing to lose either. So I did something crazy. Sold off everything I could on eBay. Oh, it's even a little embarrassing for me to admit now, looking back at it, but I was driven like a bat out of hell, and I was desperate for the better life I knew I deserved for me and my family. So I sold everything I had of value and things that I could live without. God, believe me, my wife was furious. It took a few long nights, but when I sat her down and explained the software to her step by step and how it all worked, she saw exactly what I was up to and agreed to it. And after some time, I raised the money I needed to finish the software. Then, after 2 more grueling months and countless late nights filled with coffee and Red Bulls, I was finished. The software was finally ready. At this point, I was still drowning in debt, but I knew I had my golden ticket to success. Oh God, boy, did the money start coming in fast. And my life has never been the same since. So, now you know the backstory, how this software came to be. And now, I want to show you the software live on video in action, so you can see exactly what it can do for you. Because this software works time and again, day in and day out, generating passive profits without any extra involvement or work. I like to think of it as putting a bucket under a profit waterfall. The online profit tsunami that I mentioned before, that's bigger than ClickBank, Google, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter combined. This software is like a bucket under that profit waterfall, picking up the profits on autopilot that others leave behind. The software is brain dead simple to use and has every single feature I wanted in it. It's overnight fast, so it works now and makes money fast. You don't have to wait for some Google algorithm or overcomplicated system to do its magic over a couple of months. This just works, making money within minutes. And it works long term as well, ranking in consistent profits again and again. 2, it's 100% autopilot. You can set it and forget it. All the while the profits continue to roll into your bank account. 3, it's plug and play, easy to use. While I myself am a programmer, you don't need to be one to use this software. As you're about to see here, it literally only takes a few clicks and you're done. I wanted this software to be brain dead simple, so it could help people less tech savvy than me and my family, my friends, and other people close to me. 4, it works with any affiliate network. There are thousands and thousands of affiliate networks out there to make money with, and you don't need to limit yourself just to ClickBank. The software also works if you're promoting your own website or products too. 5, it doesn't require a website to work. You can make money 100% on autopilot without a website or any tech knowledge whatsoever. 6, passive income. The software continues to work with very little interaction needed, so you can spend your time how you want to, not stuck behind some desk all day. 7. Unstoppable momentum. With this software, you never have to worry about competition or anyone stealing your traffic or success. This software creates such an unstoppable flood of traffic and momentum. Once you start using it, the only way to stop it is to rip your computer out of the wall. Really! So, let's get to it. Here I'm going to show you the software in action on a brand new ClickBank account. Here you can see I'm logging into a brand new ClickBank account that I just created. Notice the date and time here. We're going to come back to this account shortly once I start up the software. Okay, now let me fire up the software. I enter in the niche that I want to go after. Check a few buttons. Then I click the final button to start the software. I let it run for a bit. Okay, and now it's finished. Now, let's check back in 24 hours to see the results that we get. Okay, now that it's been 24 hours, let's check back on the ClickBank account to see how we did. Whoa, nice! As expected, well, it's no surprise that we're profiting already. That's really how easy this is. Also, these profits are consistent. That's how quick and easy it is to create a rock-solid income stream. Now look, I'm not trying to be some guru here. In fact, now I live a lifestyle even those online gurus would be jealous of. I can buy any type of car or toy that I want in cash. I can take my wife to any fancy restaurant out there any night of the week. And I normally take 6 vacations a year, traveling on a whim to wherever in the world I feel like. Flying first class, of course. I'm living my dream life. So why am I doing all this? Well, by now you may be thinking, as any intelligent person would, if I'm making all of this money using my software, why would I share it with anyone? Well, that's a very reasonable question, and I'd be thinking the same thing if I were you. I'm doing this as my way to give back. Because at this point, I don't need the money. And if I displayed the same selfish characteristics as the majority of successful people do, then it would be a kick in the teeth to everybody who has helped me become the success that I am now. For that reason, I've decided to virtually give away this instant passive profit software for a ridiculously low price. You deserve to experience this level of success. When the money is flooding in with such unstoppable momentum, you literally can't spend all of it, even if you tried to. It's a feeling like nothing else out there, and you never have to worry about money again. I've seen how other people out there have been ripped off, and I know what it's like to go through the struggle. I'm practically giving away this software when you take into account my maintenance costs, support costs, my personal time I'll be dedicating to helping you through step by step. I'm doing this as my way to give back. Because let's be honest, at this point, I don't need the money. So, if you decide to buy this software or not, it's your choice. It makes no difference to me. I'm fine with or without you. But if you're one of those people who has the burning desire to succeed, who knows there's something better out there than just clocking some 9-to-5 job for the rest of your life, then this is for you. And I look forward to showing you personally how to succeed with this software. But I must warn you, you need to take advantage of this fast. If you see the timer below, that's all the time I'm going to keep this website up. I'm just doing a small release of this software, selling a few copies, then shutting it down. So when the timer is up, I'm taking down this site for good and never releasing another software. Let's cut to the chase. You can play this one of 2 ways. Option 1 is you can pass on this opportunity, go spend thousands of dollars and hours of your time to figure this all out on your own. That isn't a bad option if you have a lot of money and time to invest. The second option is you can make this small one-time purchase and get your first passive income stream set up in the next 10 minutes from now. I'm not going to sugarcoat this here because I don't need to. Either this is right for you or it's not. So, order Instant Passive Profits now and download it in seconds. Take a few moments to activate the application, click a few buttons, set up your first passive income stream. Then, take a deep breath, relax, and reflect on the fact that you've just made a decision that could change your life forever. And when you're done reflecting, once my software is churning out cash, and once it's reeling in masses of profit passively and easily, you know what you need to do then? I'll tell you what. You shut down the computer, you go do whatever the hell you want. Go take a break, watch TV, play golf, play with your kids, whatever you feel like doing. Once you've clicked that single button on the software, you can finally relax in the knowledge that one simple decision changed the direction of your life for good. Now, one final thought before you finally take action. I know you're probably excited that you're ready to dive in with both feet. But before you do that, I want to make something clear. And this is very important to me, so listen before you do anything else. If you're not happy for any reason, you will get a full and complete refund. If the software only sucks in hundreds of targeted visitors and not the thousands you expect, if you only make half what you want to make, if you aren't finally the envy of your friends, hell, even if you just don't like the look of my private members area, then email me, and I'll immediately refund you, no questions asked, no hard feelings. It's just that simple. My refund policy is complete, unconditional, and absolute. Well, if you aren't happy for any reason whatsoever, you get all of your money back 100% guaranteed. That's the deal. Okay? Good. Now I hope you understand that this is a once-in-a-lifetime deal. I hope every fiber in your being is feeling damn good about this because you really do need to take action right now. There are two choices here, and only one that can have a positive and instant impact on your life. You really must click the download button below and prepare yourself for a change. Honestly, this isn't even a hard decision, but you do have to act now. If you wait around, I can't guarantee this page will be up when you come back. I'm just releasing this now, so be aware of the timer below. Once that runs out, I'm closing down this website and software for good, and focusing on helping those decisive few who made the right choice to change their lives and get this software. I hope to see you as my next success story, so don't delay. Make sure you safeguard your financial future today. Click on the download link below to get started.